Dankeschön, auf Wiedersehen.
Dziękuję, bye-bye.
Okay, here we go then. We've not got much time. They are closing soon, so we're going to have to request this clearance almost straight away. Let's get on it. Warsaw, good evening. Lufthansa 100, stand 11, type 7478. Request IFR clearance to Gatwick as filed.
Lufthansa 100, Okanji Tower, hello. You are cleared to Gatwick by flight en route. Departure runway 33, LOL C5, kilos for 4554 and weather Foxtrot.
Sorry, you came through a little bit unclear there. Could you speak a little bit slower, please? Lufthansa 100.
Lufthansa 100, you are cleared to Gatwick by flight en route. Departure runway 33, LOL C5, kilo, score 4554 and weather Foxtrot.
Clear to Gatwick via runway 33. LOLS 5 kilo departure, squawk 4554, weather information Foxtrot active, Lufthansa 100.
Lufthansa 100, read back is correct.
Oh no. Okay, hopefully that's working. Might have to do it in the thing. Okay. That's right, I just need to change the departure. So we're now going runway 33. That shouldn't have changed. It's not. That's okay. Okay, I just need to change this runway. Let's get there. Click on that, I believe. Why is it not selecting? Index. Ah, no, come on. There we go. LOLS 5 kilo. And then everything else should be the same. That's it. Execute that. And that is in. Cool. Lufthansa 100, stand 11, request push and start.
Lufthansa 100, push and start is approved. QNH 1019er, face west.
Push and start approved. QNH 1019er, face west. Lufthansa 100. Just got to double check. I'm pretty sure. So he wants me to face that way. It's actually that way, so yeah, kind of west, southwest. If we're being picky. Let's get these engines started then. So we've got a Lufthansa concept livery here. engine started, and APU selector off. I've not flown the 747 for ages. I've not flown it on VATSIM, so this could go terribly wrong. We'll see though. Okay, let's get these flaps at 10, that'll do. Lufthansa 100, ready for taxi.
Lufthansa 100, taxi, holding point runway 33 via Zulu and Alpha, crossing runway 29 is approved.
Taxi runway 33 via Zulu and Alpha, crossing runway 29. Do I need to request to cross?
Crossing runway 29 is approved.
Thank you very much. Crossing runway 29 approved. Lufthansa 100. Okay, cool. Zulu Alpha. So we're literally just going out of here and then left. Here we go then in the big old Lufthansa 747. Alpha is just ahead. Hopefully this goes alright. I've not flown this thing for ages, so I don't know how it's going to be, but we'll see. Got to get there before he closes. He is closing very soon. So I'm going to go strobe and takeoff lights on. They're all on. Go taxi off. We're going fast to get to this runway before he closes.
Lufthansa 100, when reaching holding point runway 33, you are clear for takeoff. Surface is 150 degrees, 5 knots. Airborne monitor Unicom, frequency 122 decimal 8. Thank you, bye-bye.
Once reach holding point runway 33, clear for takeoff. And once departed, contact Unicom 122.8. Thank you very much for your service, Lufthansa 100.
Thank you, have a nice flight.
He's going for the night. He's going to bed. So there's no point in us going really fast anymore. Let's just double check everything's alright. Strobe's on. Turn the wing off, we don't need them on. Logo will keep on. Nav, obviously we want them on. Beacons on.
All stations, Okęcie Tower is closing. There is no further ATC in field Warszawa, so monitor Unicom frequency 122 decimal 8 do wszystkich stacji. Okęcie wieża zamykam. Niestety nie ma innej kontroli w Sirze Warszawa, więc zapraszam na Unicom częstotliwość 122.8. Dzięki wielkie, do usłyszenia i dobranoc.
Hey Matt, yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. How are you? Yeah, it could be worse, couldn't it? It could be worse. Here we go. So we're taking off out of a very cloudy Warsaw tonight. Obviously, I've changed the time. It is a little, it's very dark now. Actual time local is 22:41. But here we go, lining up. Hey Mike, how's it going, mate? Carl, yeah, you can, mate. You can. So there's plenty of checklists you can download. Just need to make sure I've not missed anything there. Yeah, we're good to go. Let's do it. You download the checklist from flightsim.to. Here we go. Wobble there. So Lufthansa 747 taking off now from Warsaw. Here come the V speeds. Oh man, we needed this whole runway. And there we go. Autopilot has it. Okay, max speed is 200 for a little bit, according to the chart, so we'll hold it there. And we'll get onto Unicom now. .com 122.8. There's Unicom. Vertical speed is feet per minute, how quickly you will climb. Let's go gear up. Think about doing flaps in a second. It's a nice livery this, apart from the L just disappears. We're going to Gatwick, so we took off from Gatwick earlier today. We're going back to Gatwick. I tried to keep with VATSIM controllers. There's not many on though. Really aren't many on, but never mind. That one, or that one, or that chart. There we go. Yeah, it is, Matt. There's so there's an issue with the 747 liveries as well, where it mirrors the text. So obviously it looks correct this way if the L was working. I mean, if you zoom in, the L's there. It's something to do with the door that's making it not work when you zoom out. But then, so it looks okay there, but then you go to that side and it's mirrored. And And that's the same on all 747 liveries, unfortunately, in this game. It's something to do with a SOBO not fixing it, unfortunately. Okay, I'll keep the window heat on high at the moment. Get ready for the anti-ices. Okay, we're gonna get that climb up there. 36, I think, was the altitude I set today. Right, we're past 10,000, so we no longer need seatbelt signs on or landing lights on. Yeah, a little bit of bouncing going on here. Doesn't seem to be going on a steady climb. I'll just leave it to it. See what we can do. Just up and down, isn't it? Flaps are fully up now. Okay, we're making our way well out of Poland here now, on our way towards Germany. We should get some VATSIM coverage when we get to Germany. But there's nothing in Poland now. Poland is closed. Apart from Wrocław. Okay, nice climb going on now. Seems to be getting alright up there. It was doing a little bit of bouncing to start with, but I mean, it's holding the speed okay, so it seems to already be doing better than the 787 was doing. But we will see. Okay, it's a nice night. Obviously, it should be dark out there, but it's, weather-wise, it's a nice time to fly. Love seeing the cloud out there. See if we can increase that climb slightly. good to see how this thing does with the arrival phase when we do get into London. Should work alright. Flight time's just updating at the top, so at the moment it's sat around 2 hours 41. We're going, so that'll obviously decrease when we do manage to increase the speed. At the moment we're only sat at 250. Speed will increase very soon once we've reached the correct altitude. I'll put the speed up to over 300. That should bring the flight time to hopefully below 2 hours. I don't want to touch the speed just yet because the nose will come down and I want to get this climb done as soon as possible. Nice view out there though. I'll tell you what I've not done in this plane, I've not had a look out the window. Let's see if there is a window view. There it is. And then, oh, the engine view, look at that. Just about see one of the engines. Beautiful. Be nice if we're in a position where you could see both of them though. Never mind. As I say, there will be radar coverage once we get over Germany. Hopefully they'll still be there when we get there. Okay, approaching 30,000 now. And we'll go to standard as well. She's climbing comfortably, a lot more comfortably than the 787 was, which is nice to see. The 787 was having an absolute nightmare. Earlier today, we were literally up and down, and it started diving at one point. Let's see what this follower goal sat at. We hit 1600 today. We're now sat at 1606, which is awesome. I'm very grateful for that. So thanks to all who've followed recently, and all who's followed in general as well. Ah, Andy, welcome back, buddy. You're out of Facebook jail then, are you? Finally got a flight going in the Queen. Gone for the Lufthansa delivery out of Warsaw to the UK. Coming up here. Climb slowing down as we approach 36. Shouldn't have slowed down that much yet. But never mind. It'll get there and then I'll increase that speed massively. Yeah, you'll never get top fun like that, mate. Let's just check if we need to do anything for the weather radar. Don't think I do. The controls are all different. Okay, the time is going to come down at the moment. It's sat at 1:50, so it's gone below 2 hours already. That's because of the altitude we're up at now. But Mark, it's just one of those, like they've not really paid much attention to these games. Not to the games, to these planes. Planes? Games? The 747 and the 787 were rushed out to reach the premium market because you paid extra for them. And it's a bit of a shame, really. But, I mean, eventually some mods will come along to fix these things. This isn't too bad. The 787 was horrendous. Absolutely terrible. It was like literally nosediving and I couldn't climb at all in it. And it's supposed to be a really good climber. Yeah, I was having a nightmare before with it. Yeah, Andy, I've been a good boy today. Now she's working tonight, so I've got the night off from her, and yeah, I'm enjoying my streaming time again. Carl, no, I don't think so. I don't know. I could steer one. I could certainly steer one. And I'd probably know how to hold a climb and descend, but no, probably not. because I'm quite confident. Yeah, it is, Mark, but then another side of it is thinking, well, if they did wait, how long would we be waiting, you know? Yeah, it is an old cockpit, this. Very old. It's supposed to be the 787-8 as well, which I guarantee it's not. The main focus was the A320, and even that wasn't great, which is why A32NX came. It's all about a third party. But here we go though, 747. This is a nice concept to Lufthansa livery. Unfortunately, there is a problem with mirroring on the 747, so you see the writing is correct on one side and completely the wrong way on the other. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, was it actually in development for as long as it has been, though? Let's have a look. Because I know it was only announced in 2019, wasn't it? I don't think they've been developing it that long. Hey Stephen, if you look at the top there, you see 1 hour 30 at the moment. The speed is coming up though, so that time will come down very slightly, probably down to about 1 hour 20. We're flying to the UK from Poland, so it is quite a decent flight time. Carl, so you get quite a few aircraft. I can't remember exactly how many off the top of my head. Airliners like this, you get 3 if you buy the premium version. So the premium version of the game was £90, I think, when I bought it. And you got the 747, the 787 and the A320. And then you got loads of propeller aircraft as well, like, I mean lots of them. But I like the airliners. A lot of people buy the games for the propeller aircraft, but I like the airliners. I like these big aircraft. I like to do the longer flights, and for me there should have been more. There should have been more of these, but there's some in development. People are developing them, so it will get there. Third party, some of them free, some of them not. It's just the way it is. Me personally, I wouldn't pay more than £10–15 for a third party aircraft. So I'll probably limit myself by doing that, but I mean, the standard of the A320 NX by fly-by-wire is unbelievable, and that's free. So I wouldn't pay more than about £10–15. Yeah, I'm not sure, John. I just assumed it wasn't. I think it's gonna be probably the best simulator that's out there, but with anything it's time. It's like when all the other sims were released, I guarantee they weren't as good as they are now. Obviously, it's just takes time to update them. The graphics for this are the main thing for me. It's absolutely amazing, especially when you're low down flying over the cities. I think it's awesome. Like the approach into Sofia before was absolutely beautiful. Just as the sun was going down, it was perfect. Fantastic, it really was. Stephen, thanks for the follow, by the way. I'm sure you'll be able to catch that landing now. Okay, so we're comfortably cruising along now at 36,000 feet. Just sat below 310 knots. Ground speed looking about 470. See the temperature outside there, minus 58 degrees. Very cold, but not cold enough to get some ice forming, so we're happy with that. Keep it as is. I'm gonna have a look now on VATSIM because I believe it won't be long. Got the weather radar showing up there as well. Let's have a look where we actually are. Okay, so we're approaching STRIX. Yeah, about the same distance as we've already gone till we're out of Poland. So basically, that is Denmark up there. Yeah, about. It's about. I'm trying to work this out. It looks, by my map, it looks like there, but it's got to be there. That's pretty much the border of Poland and Germany there. So STRIX is where we cross over the border. Okay, like I say, still area controllers in Germany, so we should have some cover over Bremen radar, which would be nice. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. I'm going to get myself a beer. Probably shouldn't drink and fly, but never mind. Hey Void, how's it going, mate? Why is it unfortunate timing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, I'm good, man, I'm good. Just been absolutely loving Flight Sim. I can't get enough of it. The graphics have done me good, brother. The graphics have done me good. Right, I'll be right back. 2 minutes, I'm just going to get myself a beer. Oh, here we go. Pilots can drink and fly, can't they? Surely. Oh yeah, mate, I'd recommend it. There's lots of good content coming out for Flight Sim at the moment. Lots of good content. So I'd highly recommend it. I've not tried VR, I'd have to at some point, but it's just, there's too much to, if you're actually flying properly, there's too much to actually click and interact with that I can't imagine being in VR do much good for. Let's have a look at the showcase here. So I read about a Twitch streamer recently who he was drinking on his stream and he fell asleep and he got banned for it because obviously it's like irresponsible alcohol usage, I suppose. But yeah, he got banned from streaming because he fell asleep on his stream because he passed out from alcohol consumption. I'm drinking Birra Moretti. Is that a fair use policy right there? Alright, right. Maybe I can get some free Birra Moretti for saying Birra Moretti is a delightful beer. Smooth ale, something or other. I don't know how to sell beer. I'll just drink it. Carl, yeah, I tried it for... I'm not the best person to ask about this. I tried it for about half an hour. It's DCS, it's Digital Combat Simulator. It just wasn't my thing. It was immediately straight in there. There was no like easing into it. Being someone who... So I used to, when I was a kid, we're going to get into a life story here, Carl, I hope you don't mind. It's going to happen anyway. So, when I was a boy, many moons ago, I used to play Flight Sim 2000, was it Flight Unlimited? Flight Unlimited 2004, something like that. And that's my only experience of a flight simulator previous to this, okay? In between, I've played like Combat Flight Simulator, which isn't really a simulator, and I've played War Thunder, which definitely isn't a simulator. So I went over to DCS thinking, oh, I'll just give it a go, and like, I'm sure I'll be alright playing. And I played for half an hour by just jumping into the game. Immediately crashed, continued to crash. Finally got in the air, tried to shoot a tank and crashed. And I was like, nah, this is not for me in any way, shape or form. So then I downloaded IL2 instead and just used that. And then this came out, and yeah. The thing is, I even found when I was playing War Thunder, I found that I preferred to fly the bombers on long missions rather than flying the fighters. Even though, if you look back on my stream, I'm not bad in a Spitfire. If you look further back on my pages, and certainly on YouTube, I'm not too bad in a Spitfire on War Thunder. But I did prefer flying the bombers. So I think for me, this type of flight simulator is where it's at, because I just love the long haul type flights. Keith, I just went for the premium version. I mean, what's the difference? Is it £30? I went for the premium version because I just wanted all the aircraft available and I wanted all the airports available. Looking back on that now, I wouldn't say it was the wrong decision, but it's not the premium stuff that I paid extra for isn't quite what I expected. But like I say, I wouldn't say it was the wrong decision, but it's certainly a little bit of a letdown. Mainly because I mean, if I didn't pay premium, I wouldn't have got London premium airport. But also, London was at the time the only premium airport in the UK that was available, and I thought that was a bit of a cop-out, because there's a lot of major airports in the UK, and as we all know, the UK is a major hub from transatlantic flights going to Europe as well. So for them to only do Heathrow as the premium airport was very disappointing. Now there's a lot of third-party content that's free on a website called flightsim.to. It's where I get all my liveries from, and also a lot of the airport upgrades I've got are from flightsim.to. And some of the airports on there are absolutely unbelievable, and they're free. Like Gatwick, where we're going today, that is a free download, and you'll see it's even got hotel like hotel buildings there that are done properly with the signs on them and everything. It looks awesome. But I'd say it's entirely up to you. Going back to your original question, we're backpedaling a little bit here. Back to the original question, it's entirely up to you what's important to you. So to me, it was important to have all the airliners available in the game. Now, if you buy the bog standard version of the game, the cheapest one, you only get the A320, which is the small airliner. But there is now a larger airliner for free, the A330, which is a freeware. There's also the A321. If you buy the next one up, you then get the 747 as well, which is pretty decent, but it is aged inside. As you can see, there's not much work been done to it. Eventually, I'm sure there will be a mod to make it study level. And then thirdly, if you go for the full premium, you get the 787 as well. So it depends what's up to you, what's important to you. But also with each premium level, you get different airports as well, more airports that are premium. So I can't really answer your question because it depends what is important to you. Like I say, to me it was important to have all of the airliners, which I got. Yeah, the 787 is, as we saw today, John, is an absolute flop. Like, it's not, it's really not up to standard at all. It will get there, but it will take time. Like I say, I'm not saying I regret buying premium, but I certainly expected more. I certainly did. But saying that, we're in we're waiting now, counting down the days till the A380 comes out by fly-by-wire, and that's a free aircraft as well. That's going to be a free aircraft, a study level A380 in game. I don't know though, would you, John? I mean, when you look at the other flight sims for the prices of standalone aircraft, I was looking on a website before. I can't remember what it was called. So a bad example really, because I can't remember the name of the website. But there was an aircraft for Flight Sim X. It was the 143, the BAE 146, sorry, and it was £59 for one aircraft. £59, you know. Granted, it's study level, but that's more than half of what I paid for this whole game just for one aircraft. You know what I mean? So there's a few ways of looking at it, really. Maybe if they charged more, they could have done more study level aircraft, but I don't know. Who knows? I don't think I'd have been willing to pay more than £90 for the game itself. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean, John. I mean, I think that's why they were relying on that third-party market that was going to do the study level aircraft. But so far, all of the payware aircraft that have been brought out have been nothing compared to the A320NX. The A32NX, sorry, by fly-by-wire. It's been nothing. Hey, Haley, how you doing? Good to see you again. Like the A32NX is unbelievable, like for a freeware aircraft. And I know it's just an upgrade to the A320, but yeah, that's taught me a lot about aviation. And it's free. I know it's been difficult to be streaming at this time recently, but I've found that the better time for me to stream is in the afternoon now anyway. Seem to get more viewers around then. But also, I've been pretty busy with work recently. Carl, what you'll probably have to do is have a look on the live stream section. So I've not been going onto YouTube for very long in terms of streaming. I've just uploaded other videos. I'm also on Twitch right now as well, Carl. So I'm streaming to all three. I'm trying to find which platform is going to be best and just grow the channel as much as possible. But yeah, YouTube is pretty much a direct stream of what's happening on Facebook as well. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Haley. Good. Like I say, just been busy with work, really. Yeah, Sam, I managed to get on for a second stream today. That's what I mean, John. I mean, I looked at... So I saw the F-15 Eagles. The Eagles were released recently. And they were... I think it's not the most expensive payware, but it was still like 25 quid, you know. You're still talking $30 to $40. And apparently they've been really bad. Like, not to standard at all. Not what was promised. And the way they've got around it is they said, well, it was in development. You know, it might have been in development, but you didn't sell it as in development. You sold it as complete. But yeah, we'll see. Things will only get better, but you'll always have those people, third party, that are just trying to make a quick buck, you know. Yeah, she's good, Haley. She's good. She's nearly 4 now. 4 years old, nearly. Getting on. Took her to the beach today. It was good. Took her to the beach yesterday as well. Carl, Twitch is another streaming site. But if you are watching on YouTube right now, Carl, don't forget to click subscribe on there, mate. It's all about the numbers. All about the numbers. That's a shame, John. Like that Aerosoft, I'm pretty sure Aerosoft is supposed to be making... Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be making something... Hang on a minute. So they've got a roadmap somewhere. Yeah, here we go. So they're releasing a CRJ 550 and 700. Now that's one I've been pretty excited for. It's due for release on the 16th of March 2021. And they are doing a lot of other stuff as well, Aerosoft, right now. They're doing airports and things like that. Oh, Carl, nothing, mate. Absolutely zero. For me, anyway. Oh, I was going to say. Yeah, I've been looking forward to that Aerosoft CRJ. So I was like, oh, that's a bit of a letdown. Yeah, the CRJ 550 and 700. 550, 700 they're bringing out. So that's like the little Lufthansa regionals. That'd be good to fly. That I've wanted one of them. Do the little hops for over the channel. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Carl. So to go back to your question, basically, like at the moment, the only way I can get anything is via stars on Facebook. But yeah, I don't see much of them. A couple of people leave some every now and then. So you need it, so it's not just about how many followers you got, it's like how often you stream and things like that. So I'm just about streaming enough to keep the ability to earn stars on Facebook, but then that relies on people sending stars, which not many people do, which is fine. I don't stream for a job or work, and this is just a hobby. I figured I was gaming anyway, so I may as well stream and share my experience with other people. But on YouTube, I think it's like over 100 followers, over 100 subscribers to be able to put adverts on your channel or something like that. And then Twitch is something similar, but it's all to do with time streamed as well on Twitch and Facebook. I don't even know. I've not even seen a Captain 757 car. Let's have a look. Not Carl. Why'd I call you Carl then, John? The other guy's Carl. Oh, 757-200. I say I've not seen one. I've been on one of them. Okay, let's have a look where we are. So we are in German airspace. We've had no message because the controller's gone offline. Good. Right, that means no coverage, unfortunately, over Europe. So we're at the mercy of the UK controllers now. You can see where we are at the moment. We've just passed Berlin. So this is Berlin. And we'll be making our approach to the UK via Amsterdam and the Netherlands. Hopefully the UK controllers will still be on by the time we reach UK airspace, which is about there. But yeah, we'll just have to see. It would be nice to have some coverage for the landing, but it may not be the case. So via the Tebra 2 Golf arrival, we've got to be 220. By Tebra. Oh no, it's less. 14,000 by Tebra. So basically by the time we get there, 14,000. So probably looking at 220 by Galso. Long way to go yet. Around 50 minutes. Not bad. So you see, it's the wrong time of day for VATSIM controllers in Europe at the moment. Obviously it's midweek. A lot of them do close at about 10, so it looks like UK is closing now as well, which is unfortunate. Certainly larger UK airspace is closed. Gatwick is still open as an airport, so hopefully someone will be there by the time we get there. Can't promise it though. No promises. Alright, sorry, I just got lost a bit there in Discord. Discord's always going off and it's hard to keep up with what's going on. As always. This Lufthansa livery does look good in the sun. Fantastic. Okay, hopefully pretty standard, bog standard flight here. It is a shame, like I say, we've got no VATSIM coverage now. This literally minutes ago, this whole area was covered by a controller, but he has left. It is what it is. It is nice to be flying in the 747 again. It's pretty stable. Flight's been okay. Not much to think about. What I do remember from the last time I flew this is I'm going to struggle with the landing a bit, just because I'm used to a cockpit that's down here. There's a lot more aircraft below me than there usually is, so I'm probably going to hit the runway a little harder because I'm used to landing that A320. We'll see. So we're picking up Danish control over pretty far south of Denmark, to be honest. Still picking it up. There is an aircraft ahead at the same altitude, so this will be interesting if we end up seeing him. See if he comes up on the TCAS. Don't know if he will. I don't think TCAS works with V-Pilot. Looks like bad weather ahead as well. So it's an A320 that's ahead. You're passing it soon. It might get rendered and it might not. It's very slightly above us, 100 feet. And just to the left as well. can't see him at the moment. Like I say, he should render in. What, in real life, Sam, or this one in game? I heard it's not it's not been welcomed, has it? Or has it? It's very simplistic, isn't it? Is that the one that's just white with a dark navy blue tail? Apparently Lot's been objecting to it because it looks a lot like theirs. It actually does. Oh, we're getting a lot of lag here. Not sure why that is. There we go, it's gone now. Okay, so it doesn't look like that EasyJet aircraft's going to get rendered in, unfortunately. It should do. I've noticed that a few times now. It's not put aircraft in that we've been passing really close by with. So he should be in line with me, just a little bit higher. No, he's not there. Never mind. So we're just passing Hanover. Hanover's just to our north right now. Let's have a look. So yeah, there's Hanover. Still getting a bit of lag. Okay, we've got some bad weather coming up. That might affect us. Might have to throw that seatbelt sign on if it does get too bumpy. Doesn't look too bad in this first bout, but then the next bit on, if we go a bit further out. There's a couple of red spots there that are going to catch us. Keep it at 20. So he's saying Niguk is the next waypoint, which is right on the just inland Amsterdam. Yeah, there are some, just not where I am right now. So Gatwick has still got a controller, Manchester's still got a controller, Heathrow's got one controller, and Stansted's got a controller in the UK. Actually, Edinburgh's got controllers on as well. Denmark's pretty much controlled, and Bergen in Norway is controlled, and then all of Italy's got a higher area controller, so above flight level 240. Geneva's manned. Other than that, a couple of airports in the Gulf. A lot of Asia is manned high up. Not the airport, it's just above the flight level. Most of the controllers now are in America. There's still not that many on, really. I'm just hoping the Gatwick controllers are still there when I get there. That'd be nice. Nice to have them about. One can dream. Oh, again, getting lost in Discord here. I need to stop looking at Discord. We'll go on flightsim.to instead, see what's been released. There's a load of deliveries coming out for the A320. Ha! And the A330. Anyone remember Flying Colours? The airline. I remember seeing that about. It only operated for 4 years, between 96 and 2000. Flying colours. His headquarters was in Manchester, that's why I remember it so much. I used to see them all the time. It's only 4 years though. I wonder what happened to it. I merged with Caledonian in 2000. And made JMC Air. Oh my god, I remember JMC Air. Yeah, Sam, I don't know. I think it's more interesting to have the controllers on. I think the landings are a bit boring when it's just quiet and I'm just turning by the flight plan. Everyone's bringing out A330 liveries now. Just having a look through. What there is available. Okay, so we're looking at 34 minutes. Yeah, the only problem, John, is it doesn't work with the A32NX. You have to uninstall the A32NX to use it, which I'm not a fan of because the A32NX is the only study level aircraft in game. So until they make it compatible, I'm probably not going to touch it, to be honest. I've heard mixed things about it as well. It sounds like there is a plan in the pipeline to make it compatible with the A32NX. So once they do that, I'll give it a go. But until that moment, not going to happen. I don't know, I enjoy it. I think it's awesome. Like I say, it's all about that third party I think it's only getting better. But that's always the way, innit? Games don't release finished now. They haven't done for years. I mean, the A330 isn't. The incompatibility is because the guys who made it refused to work with the fly-by-wire guys and make it compatible. But they've learned very quickly that they've just split the people who want to play right down the middle. I guarantee with A320X being the only study level aircraft, everyone will go back to that. So they'll have to make it compatible. There's a lot of bugs with that A330. I can see it on the Discord already. Like literally every couple of minutes, someone's posting something else. So I'm a bit reluctant to get it until it's in a good place. Loud. Right, let's have a look if Gatwick controllers are still on. Alright Matt, no, so it's a fake livery, but it's supposed to be a passenger Lufthansa. It's not a genuine livery though. Okay, let's see where we are. We will be descending soon, I'm sure. Nigug, so we'll probably start descending from Nigug into Galso. Probably descend to 22 over time to Galso. So 220. Coming up to Nigug now. Oh, that's just going for it. I thought I'd have to set it and and then turn vertical speed on. But yeah, that's alright. Let's get the speed down a little bit so we don't overspeed. So around 30 minutes. We'll start that descent now. 22,000. How fast is it going to descend though? That's the question. It's pretty much stopped. Nice descent now into these clouds, looking at it. At the moment the weather's not looking too bad. Let's see what it's like a bit further on. Yeah, we're going to go through a bad patch there. Should be alright though. Start the descent, hoping to be at 2-2 by Galso. Should he be easy? And then after Galso we're going to descend to 14,000. We are in the descent now. $10,000 to go. So looking as we get through these clouds, we'll probably be around nearly around 10,000 feet. So cloud altitude looking to be around sticking on the landing lights. 8,000 to go till altitude. Started descending a little bit early, really. Could have descended from Oddville, but never mind. We'll just hold at 220 once we're at that altitude, and I'll slow this descent down a little bit. Keep the speed up. Get right in to the front of the nose there. That's as high as we'll go. Ooh. Let's have a look at the VATSIM controllers. I think there are still controllers on at Gatwick. Yeah, that's not looking bad at all. Okay, we actually want to be a little bit lower than 14,000 by Abton. Oh no, 14,000 is okay at Abton. Okay, you can see the haze ahead of us, that's higher. So by the next descent point we are going to be well within the clouds there. Coming down to 2-2 now. Next descent point is Galso. We've got turbulence ahead. Around about 30 miles out. Yeah, I do as well, Matt. It does look good. It flies better than the 787 does in game, but the interior, we were saying before, the interior is really old looking. It's definitely been imported from somewhere else. Here comes the cloud now. You see the haze is just passing over us. See, it's going to get bumpy soon. There's a storm brewing. Wind's actually almost non-existent. Yeah, I'd say they just imported it from there, John, looking at it. It is old, like you said. It could be anywhere, mate. It's just cloudy. Just off the coast of the UK at the moment. It could be Anchorage, yeah. I could have done the Anchorage flight. The thing is though, I was expecting VATSIM coverage. I think we've still got it at Gatwick at the moment. Yeah, we have. So it's still going to be worth it, mate. It's still going to be worth it. As long as we still got those VATSIM guys. Just on the cusp of 20 miles out, there's a storm ahead. Doesn't seem to be getting any closer either. Okay, Galso there, we're going to start the descent to 14,000. Okay, I'm going to throw the seatbelt sign on now. Because we are descending through, and it's going to be passing through this storm pretty soon, looking at it. It looks like we're going to see him around there, around the raised cloud. Bit of turbulence. Hey Simon, how's it going, mate? I think there definitely is going to be turbulence with that. We'll see though. Doesn't seem to be getting any closer as well. Okay, let's have a look what's next on here. Tebra next. That's fine, we're just going across the channel here. Hey Slade Monkey. How's it going, buddy? You're just in time to watch the descent. We've got, looks like bad weather ahead, so it might be a bumpy one. We are descending to 14,000 now. Hey Charles. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Thank you very much. Ready for bed after this flight, definitely. Okay, there's 14. We're not at Tebra yet either. We don't have to descend again until Abtom. Yeah, I do, mate. I do. To be fair, I've not done many late streams at all recently. This is the latest I've been streaming. I'll be going to sleep after this. Okay, but we're descending now in towards Gatwick. Raven Gaming. Thanks for the host, Slade. Alright, so yeah, you can see a bit of bad weather ahead. Hopefully, it'd be interesting if it's a bumpy approach into Gatwick. Yeah, so that's the weather radar. I can turn that off. Clicking that, but there we go. Yeah, you can watch it all together, Charles. It's all good to go. I think it is. Looking at this, it does seem to not get any closer though than that. I mean, hopefully it'll be here soon, but it does look like it's going to be bumpy. So we're going to Abton, which is there. You can see it, and then we're going to start the descent down to 7,000. And I'm going to reduce the speed slightly now, because we need to be 250 knots when we drop down below 10,000. So we'll get to 300. Raven, no, not yet, mate. I'm not playing on the A320 at the moment. I'm in the 747. I use the stable build of the A320 as well. I think it's only out for the dev build at the moment, mate. Why, have you installed it, or are you just looking to see if it works? See, this weather's just getting further and further away. It's not actually getting any closer. It's a lie, it doesn't exist. Fugazi. It's not getting any closer. Maybe the wind's going that way and blowing it away. No, the wind's going this way, so it should be getting closer. It's got to be a bug. We'll just hit turbulence in a second and it'll just smash us, but we're going to descend through it anyway. Oh, is there a... So is it a third-party fix for the flaps? Or is it by Asobo? Maybe that's where the issue was I was having with this 787 before. What is the actual issue? I've not noticed anything other than with the Dreamliner. I had a real bad time with the Dreamliner earlier. Really bad. Okay, I'll have to have a look at it. What does it actually affect? I know it's flaps, but in what respect? Because I haven't actually noticed it. Yeah, it was annoying, Matt. It really was. It just never managed to get to above 40,000. Oh, right, I've not noticed that. So I was having issue climbing in the Dreamliner earlier. I couldn't get past 39 to 40,000, and it was nosediving. It's just killing me. Okay, so we should be in this weather now, but it's not. It's not picking it up. Oh, we are right in the weather. Oh, that's no good. How is the Beluga? I guess does that work with the A320, the Beluga then, does it? Oh man, that's terrible. Well, hopefully the fix works then. Well, you just said it doesn't, so hopefully they bring out a fix for the fix. Okay, here we go then. We're making our way into the cloud then, looking at it. Seatbelt sign's already on, around 10,000. We're going to put the landing lights on. And then we're going to start entering this cloud. And the terrible weather. And we're going to bring the speed down now. To 250. Oh, cool. Where did you get the Beluga from? Or have you made it yourself? I'll have to have a look at that. Okay, there's 10,000. Let's get these landing lights on. Okay, we've got some nice cloud formations. Not sure what's going on there. It's probably going to get real bumpy real soon. It should do, looking at this, but we'll see. Awesome, yeah man, thanks for the follow, buddy. Nice. I had no idea where to start with that stuff. No idea. Right, let's see, do we have Gatwick controllers online or not? Here we are in the cloud. Gatwick ground is online. Okay, cool. I will do. Cheers, Raven. Oh, here we go, Charles. Get them shares in, buddy. So he's getting a little bumpy there. Not too much, so. So let's have a quick look at what's going on with this then, how far we've actually got to go. We want to be about 3,500 by the 3,000. So we don't really have to descend now until May. We'll just keep it going as is. Here comes the bad weather, through the cloud now. Should be a lot bumpier than this. It's showing heavy turbulence here, but we're getting nothing. Little up and down, that's about it. Let's see what it's like in the cabin. Not much. Just see the engine and wing going up and down. That's a bit concerning, isn't it, I suppose. Okay, so there's just a ground controller at London at the moment. Oh, Game Boy Red in the house! Here we go, in for the landing at London Gatwick. For those of you that have just joined us from Game Boy Red. If you are sticking around, consider hitting that follow button as well, guys. Appreciate it. Making our way into a very cloudy London here. Make it look like the wings are going to fall off as well. Well, that shouldn't be lit up the way it is, but never mind. I think you're the only one who made it, Jarian. Welcome though, welcome to the stream, buddy. I hope you enjoy this landing that's coming up. Okay, as we get to the decel, we'll look at reducing the speed to 220 and start applying some flaps there. Maybe a little bit before. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, we could probably do some flaps by the time we get to Timber. We're getting a bit of a climb and fall with the turbulence here. Timber coming up. It's awesome popping in and out of this this cloud. You can see the track we're taking here. Let's get in there. So basically going to these points in via Timber and May. Oh, we've got some icing going on. I'll best counter that. Just in case. Otherwise the aircraft starts doing some crazy stuff. Let's have a look. Emergency exit in the cockpit. I can't go back further than that. Is that it there? Yeah, there it is. Pull emergency. Is that it there, I suppose? They have one in the floor as well, don't they? Or is that just me imagining things? Only in the films, yeah, seen. Yeah, there's a lot of room in there. Ooh. Get down to 4,000 now. And we'll bring the speed down as well. Okay, I didn't know that. Oh, what is going on? Descend. Best turn up the speed, maybe that's why. Yeah, there you go. Oh, where's it going? I didn't say 300, did I? Okay, let's turn this weather off now. I need to see these waypoints. Down to 4,000 and then looking to go flaps. One there, so that is 1%, 1 degree I think, yeah. Set that to 3 as well. Although that's saying 2,000. Flaps 5 and flaps 10 degrees. Okay. Speed brake needs to be armed, which it is. It looks like we're going to be a dark approach all the way in for this one. I am going to have to turn off the auto throttle as we get closer as well. Flaps 20 degrees. And we'll go speed of 180 to look to intercept this ILS. Now, no, I think the A320's probably got a lot more. Okay, so that one's at 2,000. We'll get there now. May as well. Bloody hell, it's diving. Good.
Gatwick traffic, Airbus 31 Tango Charlie, Lamborn 6 Mike 4000.
Gatwick traffic, Lufthansa 100 on base now for 26 left. Okay, we've got tower controller. To 4.225.
And can you let us know if the squawk has gone through for Mistral 59 Mike, whiskey, correction?
Mr. Phone, Whiskey, it's 5464.
5464, Mistral 59 whiskey.
And if our Delta will come to Gatwick, you can vacate section right onto Juliet, then Romeo and Kilo, stand 109er. Juliet, Romeo, Kilo, stand 109er, easy 51, Romeo Delta.
102.
And Mistral Phone Whiskey, push and start approved.
Mistral approved, Mistral 59 whiskey, thank you very much.
There we go.
That's up to 3526 left, altitude 060 degrees 4 knots, clear for takeoff.
Runway 26 left, clear for takeoff, Los Angeles 35.
Okay, so basically I'm going to contact this guy when I'm established on final. He won't want to hear from me until then, because he's on the tower controller, so there's no approach, anything like that. Yeah, that's on the ground at Gatwick. You can just see it through the clouds. It's another one of the bugs. Let's go 160.
Lufthansa 235, Unicom 122 decimal 8, good night.
Unicom, Lufthansa 35, goodbye.
So he's picked up the ILS, which is good. I just need to wait until we make the turn and then press the lock, and then I'll hit approach almost straight away. Ah, that's not on the ground. It is in the air. It's alright though. We'll be okay. I'm going to line up to establish. Hopefully I won't get sent to go around. Seems like he's climbing. Oh yeah, I mean, most you do ILS in airliners anyway, regardless of the weather. Lock on. We should get the lock here in a second, once we've made the turn. And we'll go gear down now, flaps full. Gatwick Tower, Lufthansa 100, good evening, established runway 26 left. If you're still there.
Lufthansa 100, Gatwick Tower, hello, continue approach to caution 26 left, surface in 060 degrees 4 knots, 6 with land.
Clear land 26 left, Lufthansa 100. Happy days. Get down to 150, waiting for the glide slope to be captured there. I know, everyone loves the landing and takeoff, no one likes a flight.
Mistral 590 Whiskey, ready for taxi.
Mistral 590 Whiskey, taxi 1 Mike 326 left, Juliet and Mike.
I wonder how low these clouds are.
Taxi 1 Mike 1 via Juliet and Mike, Mistral 590 Whiskey.
Let's get the range down there. Okay, I'm gonna go auto throttle off there. I'm in charge of the speed now. Here we go. She's flaring a little bit early, we don't want to do that. Capture the glide slope very shortly. Here we go then, coming into Gatwick for a very cloudy landing. We're on the glide slope now. Yeah, I think we've all got PTSD from Jib. I imagine this is going to be a bumpy landing, guys, so hold on to this. It's one of them. I'm not used to flying the 747, so there's a lot more aircraft than there usually is below me at the moment. As you can see, the cockpit's normally about there, so we'll see how this goes. But there's the runway just coming in clear now, clear view. 26 left is what we're going for there.
Was it hold Mike 3 or Mike 1 for Mistral 590 Whiskey?
Mike 3 please, Mistral 590 Whiskey, we're currently LVPs.
Yeah, I thought so, just wanted to double check for Mistral 590 Whiskey.
Keep the speed up. Here we go, into Gatwick though. This is where you want to pray, ladies and gentlemen.
400. 300. 200.
We're going a little bit to the right there.
100. 50. 40.
Mistral 590 Whiskey via Mike 3, line up 26 left.
Alright, Mike 3, line up 26 left, Mistral 590 Whiskey.
I don't know why it keeps lining us up on the right hand side there.
On final approach. Yes, you are not on final approach. You are on the arrival still.
Here we are,
So
we're
contact me once you
just
establish
arrived
final burst
at
for
Gatwick.
26 left.
Sorry about that.
Welcome to Gatwick, everybody. Getting the flaps up now. Off the runway. I was actually quite a smooth landing. It's just we ended up going all the way across the runway. Welcome to London Gatwick. Lufthansa 100, clear of 26 left. Request taxi to gate.
Yeah, stand 24.
Sorry, I blocked you then. Could you say again your last?
That'd be Juliet for stand 24.
Via Juliet for stand 24, Lufthansa 100.
Mistral 5-9er Whiskey 26 left, citizens 0604, clear for takeoff.
Juliet, stand 24,
26 left, clear
where's
for takeoff,
that?
Mistral 5-9 Whiskey.
Oh nice, Pier 2. On the south terminal. So we're literally just going right off the runway. Ooh. Where's it gone? Off the runway and then right. I thought that wasn't a bad landing. Let's get these landing lights off, we don't need them anymore. Taxi lights on, we'll go strobe off as well. Get these wing ice lights on. Yeah, welcome to London Gatwick everyone. We're just going to taxi to stand 24 and then that'll be it there. I hope you did enjoy the flight, for those of you that did watch it, and everyone else who just came for the landing, I hope you enjoyed the landing. If you did so, please remember to hit that follow button. Every follow I get helps me grow this channel.
Unicom 122.8.
Unicom
So-
122.8, Mistral 5-9 Whiskey, bye bye.
So please do hit that follow button. Be greatly appreciated. Okay, getting a bit of lag there. Just trying to make this turn in. Awesome, Gareth, thanks for the follow, mate. Okay, we're pretty much going all the way down here now. So we took off from Gatwick earlier today, flew to Sofia, and we've just flown from Warsaw all the way back to Gatwick. Awesome, Matt, thank you very much for those stars, buddy. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you.
This is Frontier 101 requesting runway for landing.
Yeah, it's in the 8 to 26 left.
Gatwick Tower, please repeat.
It's in the ATIS, or the Aerodrome Traffic Information Service, on 136.525 or 26 left.
Thank you.
You should be checking that, really. You shouldn't. Whoa! Thought this truck just got run over. He shouldn't be asking for the runway when he's on final approach. Crazy guy. Okay, here we go though. All the way in. To Gatwick here. Don't know why these are all looking silver. Didn't look like that before. It must be something to do with the most recent update. Just wanted to get a view of this aircraft taking off. 24's up here somewhere, so we're going to go straight ahead. Hangar left when we see 24. The stands are all numbered. I've got the third-party content for Gatwick. Free update, it's awesome. Oh, there's a building there, that shouldn't be there. I'm sure there'll be a release to fix that soon. Is that an A321 taking off? In fact, I think this whole taxiway tower, just to let you know, I've had to take Zulu. There's a building in the middle of Juliet on my sim. Apologies.
Yeah, I just also realized that you're 747. Okay, so you can make a left turn on Juliet, then you can go and take some 27, which should be fitting a 747. My apologies, I thought you were an A320.
No, I thought I'd put it in the info. As I say, there's a building on Juliet on my sim, so I can't take this left. I'll have to go right if that's okay.
Okay, yeah, you can take standard choice then, no worries.
Which stand am I going to again now then?
Stand of choice, you can take any stand you want.
Okay, thank you. I'll aim for 25 then, if that's alright.
That's it.
I did think as we got a little bit closer, I was like, they're a little bit small, those stands. So if you want to watch me taxi to the stand, feel free to stay by. I like closure, so we're gonna go all the way to the correct stand here. We do have that building in the middle of the taxiway. I don't know why that's there.
Frontier Flight 101, what are you doing?
Sorry, I almost landed on the other runways instead of 26 left, so I'm taking a turn around the airport for final approach.
Okay, well, first of all, you don't take a turn on that side of the airport, 1. 2, you don't take a turn at 3,000 feet because now you're outside of, well, technically you're meant to be VFR at that altitude. And 3, there is an aircraft currently 7.8 miles on the final approach for 26 left. So you, like I said, that's why you should monitor Unicom to talk to that pilot.
Gatwick Tower, copy, Frontier 101.
Tower hello, Easy 8554, establish 26 left from the localizer.
Easy 8554, Gatwick Tower, hello, traffic is a A320, he is north of the field, not entirely sure if it's CFR or not. 26 left, surface in 06 degrees 4 knots, clear to land.
Go land 26 left and we'll keep an eye for the traffic, Easy 8554.
Okay, I'm going to have to watch this building, it might clip the wing. Eventually though we're going to get to the correct stand, so we're going to stand 25 now. I'm going to have to stay heavy left here to avoid that building. It's just going to avoid it there. Very little clearance. Not sure where that building's come from, it wasn't there the other day. Okay, that's stand 25 there. So I'm going to have to take it wide and round. I'm sure they don't mind. Just try and avoid going on the grass. Trying to turn it tight, but it sort of locks out that front wheel really early. Makes for a very difficult aircraft to turn. Both the Boeings are like that. 787's exactly the same in this game. It depends. I think you can use all of them. I just use all of them when I'm taxiing. You probably find sometimes they use 2 depending how far away the runway is, but the time it takes to turn engines on, it might not be worth it. Okay, here we go. Into stand 25. It ended up in the end. I need to report that that building. I'll get that done after this. Okay, right, there we go. So we've now just arrived at Gatwick. I hope you enjoyed that flight, guys. If you did just join us for the landing, please do remember to hit that follow button and you'll get notified next time I am streaming. What I'm going to do now, if you want to keep watching Flight Sim, I'm going to try and transfer you guys over. It's been a little bit buggy, so it might not work, but I will try and transfer you over to another streamer now. So if you do want to stick around, just stay by. Okay, there's one there. Alright, so...
Easy 554, welcome to Gatwick, vacate to the right, then taxi via Juliet, hold short of Roman.
So as I said, I'm going to transfer you over to another streamer now. Please stick around if you want to go there, and don't forget to hit that follow button, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. So in 30 seconds you will go to another streamer called Edu Game.
Stand by, break for Frontier Flight 101, go power.
If you do get transferred over, please remember, type Foxtrot's Raid in the chat. Catch you next time, guys.